Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Tuesday, May the 4th. These are the charts of the day. As usual, alphabetically, we're starting off with Akorn AKRX, which had an unusual day in the face of a sharply falling market. As you can see, the base pattern that developed, the breakout that occurred in April, and then this beautiful coil or pennant. Today it popped out 62 cents or 29% on 3.6 million shares. That's by far the biggest volume we've seen in the last 6-7 months. And a significant day for the stock technically. There is overhead resistance up near the just above here at around the $3, three and a quarter range, 3.305, which let's call it. That I think it may hit in the next day or two, but I'll be looking for a pullback retracement. Beyond that, if we do get a breakout, we could see something that moves this up towards the $4 range and then 5.5, our targets going forward. The ultra short ETFs did very well today. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart, give you a better perspective. The BGZ current portfolio position blasted out of its mini base over the last month and consolidated, closing strongly on the day, net on the day up 89 cents or 7% on nearly 12 million shares traded. You can see on the daily chart that it's taken out the base, moved up across lateral price resistance, and next target is up around 14 short term, the declining 50-day moving average, but should it get through that, I'd be looking for a move that takes us up towards our trading target around 15. Biodel, BIOD, had a very strong session today as well and popped out of its base pattern that it's been developing for the last year or two. And you'll see that the volume at about 1.2 million shares was the heaviest volume since the end of December. A key technical breakout day, up 10.58% on, as I said, 1.2 million shares. Now, that next target would be, there is resistance up around the big gap from September '08 when the stock gapped down from the high teens into the mid-single digits. And since then, it's been basing out for a couple of years. The breakout here could move that up into the base, and we'd be looking for a move that takes it up towards the 7.5, 8 zone. And something around 9.5, 10 would be a possibility, particularly in lieu of the huge down gap that it had where there is a lack of resistance. Cabela's had a big day as well. Its sporting goods store chain jumped 232 or 12.2% on 4.1 million shares. That's the biggest volume this year and the biggest volume since December when the stock popped. The price movement today sets a new 2.5-year high and brings in a target around the mid-20s, and then the high 20s around 28.5, 29. CombinatoRx, CRXX, broke out of a base today. It surged on yesterday and then followed through nicely today. Our target would be about 255.60, near the top of the spike in September. If that should be taken out for any reason, our next target is around the $4, 420 level. Moving on to another ultra short ETF, the EDZ had a fantastic session today, gapping up and jumping 571 or 13.67% on the strongest volume since early March. The significance of today's action is that lateral price resistance was confirmed and broken through here, and then as was the 50-day moving average, we have some minor resistance above around the 48 range that may be targeted tomorrow morning early, but secondary target around 52. EXBD had a significant price volume surge and broke out today across this large basing type wedge pattern, and the move occurred that jumped it up 279 or 9.6% on a 1.25 million shares. The OBE on-balance volume thrust it to the highs for the year, as did price. It's the highest level in about a year and a half. Going forward, and my next target is up in the 38.40 zone, and then beyond that, low 40s. The FAZ had another good day, up 87 cents or 7.5%. 15-minute chart shows that the basing pattern which is in play is being severely tested. The neckline or resistance level is. If we can get a follow through on this, we can see this thing spike up towards the 13.75 level rather shortly. That's my initial target. It was secondary target up near 15. Google, on the short side, had a very big down day today. I'll visit that a little bit later on when we talk about some of the box of shorts. Isilon Systems ISLN, after flagging for the last couple weeks, and here I should say 5-6 days, broke out yesterday, followed through today, up another 47 cents on increasing volume. Certainly a very strong pattern, although the top of the the top of the rising channel has been met, and that could force the stock to back off, but any acceleration here could get this into the high teens, $17 next target, $20 secondary target. Misonix, MSON, had a big day today and ignored the market as well, up 70 cents or 30.5%, with a price breakaway gap reaching as high as 348 before backing off, but still holding on to a 70-cent gain. Nearly a million shares traded today. That's the heaviest volume all year. And with a key breakout above the one-year resistance level, it looks like the next target going forward would be around 4.5, and then around the 6.25 zone. Another stock with a significant session today, SPRD, broke across a key 3-month resistance zone, breaking out today with volume, trading 1.75 million shares, up 50 cents or 7.2%. That's the highest level reach on SPRD since May of 08. That's 2 years. There is some resistance up around the 9.5 area, my next trading target. And then beyond that, we're looking for something potentially in the 11-12 zone. VIVUS had a big day as well. Another biotech acting well during the market debacle. The big coil that has been in for the last 8 or 9 months was broken earlier this week. The stock pulled back this morning and then exploded from 9.65 to 12, closing at 11.75, up $1.43, 13.86% on 17 million plus shares, by far the heaviest volume this year, and going all the way back to November. Looking for a quick test of the 12.85-88 zone, the September high. If that's taken out, the next target going forward is 14 and then 17. Lastly in this section, the VXX, the VIX short-term futures exploded today, up 204 or 10% on a nice surge in volume, the biggest volume of the year, and also closing above the 50 moving average, but up against key overhead resistance. Next target 24.5, and beyond that 27. Now let's move over to the box of shorts list, where I want to review some stocks for you on the short side. Starting off with American Superconductor, AMSC. As you can see, a stock that's been in a downtrend for the last 3 months, although over the last few weeks the stock was edging higher and reached the top of its down channel. Started to roll over earlier this week, and today accelerated down to 208 or 7% on nearly a million shares traded. Looks like the possibility exists that if the market does come down, that this stock could reach down towards the 21-22 zone as a trading target. BlackRock, BLK, been rolling over for months, started to accelerate earlier in the week, down another $8 today, breaking out of a little mini pennant or wedge. This stock definitely appears to have a long-term rollover top with a significant target down around 159. That's about 18 points from where we are right now. CF Industries, a member of the ag group that's been very weak of late, broke a topping pattern, snapped back the other day to around 87, and then today collapsed to 76 and change before bouncing, but down 273 today. The bounce probably occurred because it reached its November low, but I'm expecting that